Ladies and gentlemen, today is day 64 of Zero Gambling. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all going strong in your own personal journeys, whether you're fighting gambling or anything else that you might happen to be working on. Um, we're officially over a 2 month mark, so I'm feeling very happy about that. Um, and I've been able to make good progress towards the debt in the last month, so I'm very happy about that as well. And I do feel that I've reached a stage now. I've said it before, but it's really, I guess, solidified that the urge to gamble, the thoughts, the rationalizations, the little voice telling you, why not? One more time, just try it. What if? Um, has pretty much all but gone. And I'm not getting those urges. I'm not getting those thoughts anymore, which is great. And I know that that's just it's just a matter of basically the longer that you abstain, the easier it gets, right? Plus, taking into account all of the other steps that I've taken this time around to prevent a relapse from happening. So, the self exclusion, talking to a therapist, pretty much, the my parents and everything knowing fully, um, creating this channel, creating the Discord, all of these things I think have created an environment where I can be successful long term this time. The first time that I quit, which I spoke about in my first video, where I was, clean for like 6 months or more, the difference was I was just doing it completely on my own. Nobody knew. My parents didn't know. I just thought, this is something that I can solve all by myself, and then I'll come back. I'll emerge victorious, and I'll share my story after the fact when I've already beaten it. But that was probably a little bit naive of me to think that I could do it all by myself because it's not easy, and you definitely need a support system. So yeah, I've created the right environment for me to be successful this time, and it feels much stronger this time. My resistance against the addiction. Um, but yeah, aside from that, things are going well. I'm still working my weekend job. That'll basically last until halfway through March. And I picked up a couple of new clients in the last week, so that's great. I'm starting making a little bit more money in my own business. Um, my fitness endeavors going well. I've lost 14 pounds now since Christmas, so we are making way on the cut and kind of continue making progress there. I'm starting to see some details and stuff in the physique coming in, which is always fun and exciting and kind of motivates me to keep pushing harder. So that's excellent. And one other thing that I started doing again recently is playing chess online. So I used to, back during um, 2020, 2021, I was playing a lot of chess online. I'm sure you guys remember the chess boom. Well, I this was during COVID, during the lockdowns here in Canada. It was really bad lockdowns for a long time. Couldn't do anything. So I was just messing around. Started riding my skateboard, and I fell off my skateboard, and I broke my thumb. So my thumb was in a cast, and now, you're stuck at home during COVID. And what are some things that I wanted to do? Well, for one, working out. I love to work out. Guess what? I can no longer, you know, I can no longer do bench press rows, other than working out one hand. My whole arm was in a cast, so I couldn't work out. And the gyms were closed, so I was just working out with my home equipment like bench press, pull ups, adjustable dumbbells, that kind of thing. It's not like I go to the machine, or go to the gym and use all of the machines and kind of, maneuver around it. It was just like, no, your arm's in a cast, you can't really work out. And guess what? You also can't play video games either. Right? My hand was stuck like this. I couldn't grip a controller. I couldn't put my hand on the keyboard. So I was stuck during COVID lockdown, not able to work out, not able to play video games, and so guess what? Chess, you only need one hand. You just gotta move your mouse around and click them. So I started playing chess, and I got really really into it. I was into it pretty hardcore for a couple of years. Got all the way up to about 13, 1400 rating, and then I just kind of fell off it. After the everything ended and life kind of turned back to normal. I just started getting back into my normal routine, and I kind of fell off the chess for a while. But I've started playing it again because, for one, it's addictive, at least for me. I'm competitive, and I am attracted to high skill gap games, and this is why video game shooters have been kind of a problem for me because I can't just go in and play casually. It's like if I'm gonna play it, I need to be grinding to improve, and then that ends up wasting too much of my time playing video game shooters. But anyways, what I'm attracted to is essentially the high skill cap, the ability to improve and to progress and to continually beat better and better players. This is, to me, addictive. And it's been a great way for me to fill in some downtime when I'm sitting here at the computer. Whereas maybe before I would have been watching gambling videos and then booting up the online casino. Instead, I'm watching chess videos and I'm booting up Lichess or chess.com and just playing against people on there. And yeah, it's keeping my mind active. It's keeping me, it's rewarding when you see improvement, or when you win a game, make a nice move, whatever. It's rewarding. It feels good. You get that dopamine hit. While obviously not having anything to do with, blowing your money or spending money at all. I don't pay for the chess. Elite Chess is free. So yeah, that's definitely been helping me a lot just to divert my attention. Goodness, excuse me. Um, but yeah, so that's been very helpful. And that's probably something that I'm going to continue doing because I do think that chess is a great game. And not only is it a game, but it's also intellectually stimulating. So, in a way, if I'm spending a couple hours, let's say, playing chess, I feel like in a way that's more productive than a couple hours playing video games. End of the day, you're playing a game for a couple hours, but at least one of them, you're really thinking. Your mind has to work. You're using strategy and stuff. So, yeah, it's been good for me. Um, don't have really too much to talk about today. Um, I want to try to continue putting out those other kind of like more informational videos like I did last week with the 5 signs that you are developing a gambling addiction video. Um, so again, as always, if you have any kind of specific topics that you want me to address or talk about on the channel, story that you want to share, particular tips or information that you want me to cover, please let me know in the comments below. Um, but yeah, I think I'll keep it short and sweet this week. 64 days, moving strong. Thank you. I've seen some new faces in the Discord coming in, sharing their story, and that's amazing. I hope people continue to do that, because I know that this kind of community has been helping me, and I try to pop in there and just check on the new messages and give people support. And by me putting myself in that kind of position, not only do I feel like I have to uphold my promise to myself, but also my promise to all of you guys so that I can continue to help and hopefully be, a voice, a supportive voice for your journey. So as always, the Discord link will be in the comments and the description. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's continuing to go strong. Feel free to message me. Feel free to message the Discord. Drop a comment, anything. But yeah, we'll keep it short and sweet. But we're over 2 months, and let's keep it going. Okay? Thanks, guys, and have a great week.